obviously been kind of excruciating. Today is lovely. Good to have you here. We have a number of guests, and I wanted to begin today with two volunteers that have been working on a project on behalf of our community for, I think, a couple months. I'd like to invite Mike Lackey and Dave Adams to come up. We've had, I actually didn't check the file, so I don't have the precise date that I was first contacted, but you may recall a national news story that Encyclopedia Britannica was ending their publication of the hard copy of the encyclopedia, and they were going to become just a digital resource. And about that same time, I was contacted by someone from, I think, their Chicago office, who asked if we could assist them in putting together an updated entry for Encyclopedia Britannica for their digital version about our community. So I immediately thought of these two gentlemen because they had previously worked 7-8 years ago when the city first put up a posting at Wikipedia. And if you go to Wikipedia, it's a pretty extensive posting about our community that's now up on that site. And there was a team of, I think, half a dozen people, which included representatives of the Lima campus and local media and others that all collaborated on various pieces of that. Britannica wanted a less detailed presentation, and so I asked Mike Lackey and David Adams to step into that, reprise their role, I guess would be the way to characterize that, as the compilers and editors of that, and wanted to today announce that in fact there is a new posting about Lima at the Britannica website, and it's due to the work of these gentlemen. So wanted to thank you publicly for doing that, and any comments you have about the experience of one over the other, or Mike?
Well, as you say, it's not as extensive as Wikipedia, but now that Britannica is online rather than in print, they don't have the space constrictions that they would have had before. So I would guess that the revised entry is probably half again as long as it was. So we were able to add some additional information about prominent people from Lima and a couple of things like that, and update a couple of pieces of information. So I think it's a definite improvement.
David, any comment?
My only comment is that I regret that I am not still employed by the Ohio State University in the sociology department, as co-writing an item for Encyclopedia Britannica would have looked really nice on my resume. But it's too late now.
Speaking of the Ohio State University, that was, I think, the only major point of disagreement that we might have had. The old entry referred to Ohio State University, and Professor Adams insisted that we should revise it to say the Ohio State University. And I think I said, do we have to? And he said yes. So that was the end of that conversation, and I believe it is now the Ohio State University in that entry.
Just to remind folks, some perhaps here in the audience, Mike was a longtime journalist with the Lima News and
the
Lima News, and editor and columnist. And David, of course, was a longtime Lima City Councilor, but also in his professional capacity was professor of sociology at the Ohio State University. So we appreciate your efforts on all of this, and we look forward perhaps to an expansion of that over time.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to do it.
Great.
Glad to be asked.
Thanks, Mike and David. Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, I might mention that we hope to perhaps expand that posting with the celebrity of a Lima person. I want to invite someday, that is a hope on our part. Hope White is here. I thought I'd invite her to come up, and we want to congratulate Hope on her recent competition in the Ohio Idol competition. Hope has been singing, I think, competitively recently, and intends to continue to do that. You want to tell us about singing at the, it was the Red, White, and Boom in Columbus, correct?
Yes.
Why don't you let us know what you did there?
Hello. I was invited to attend the competition. Originally, the competition had started with just over 700 contestants. The 700 was narrowed down to 100, so I did make it into the top 100, and then that 100 was narrowed to the top 50, and I was blessed to make it into the top 50. The top 50 is what competed at the Ohio Red, White, and Boom, which is the 4th of July celebration in Columbus, Ohio. So I did compete in that. I did not advance to the next round, but because I did my rendition of the national anthem, I have been told by several family members that live in Columbus that they've heard my song on the radio quite a bit that day. So I thought that was really neat too. So I do have a couple other competitions that are in the works, and I've been singing for pretty much all my life. So it's not something I plan on quitting anytime soon.
All right, well, good.
Yeah.
Wish you well, and
Thank you very
congratulations
much.
on your
Thank you.
recent awards.
Thank you.
Thank you. Should we have her sing now?
I have to warn you, I have a big mouth, so I might be a little
All
loud.
right, well, let's,
The song that I originally auditioned for the competition, I did my version of God Bless America. So I'll do a little bit of that, if it's okay. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean wide with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Thank you.
very lovely. That's the first at one of our press conferences, I have to say. Great to have you here, Hope, and congratulations. We have some additional awards we want to announce today. These are our quarterly announcements of Lima Home Pride Awards, and I want to ask Pete White and our code enforcement staff to come up and announce who their selections are for this quarter.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to recognize 4 property owners as third quarter Lima Pride Home Award winners. The property maintenance code inspectors select the winners, and they choose properties that exemplify pride in ownership and have a positive impact within their community. Each winner will receive a plaque like this with a photo of their home and a yard sign such as this that they can display in their yard for the quarter. The winning properties can be viewed on the city's website and GTV2. Now we'll present the awards. The first area will be the southeast sector, and the property selected was 1346 Essex Drive. The owners are Henry and Vanessa Carter. And is Henry here today? He'd come up. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Henry. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your property?
Well, name is Henry Carter, Jr. Well, it's been a lot of work as far as my property and everything. Basically, I just try to, you pay for that property, so you try to maintain and keep it up. And I'm just honored that I've been voted for this award. My wife wasn't able to be here today. She had work today, so I took off from work today to be here. So it's just a blessing that you recognize for all your hard work to try to maintain your property, and I appreciate the Lima Home program for selecting me, and I don't know what else to say.
How long have you been there?
I've been at my property. We've been over there about over 30 years now, and
You must have been a homeowner when you were 10.
and we actually won our property through another program, and at the time it escaped me that program. Now they don't have it anymore, but it was a blessing, and then from there just trying to maintain, add to my property, and just try to keep it up. And like I said, if you pay for your property, you want to try to maintain it, so that's what I try to do. And being recognized is just an honor. I appreciate it.
Very good. Congratulations.
The next area will be the southwest area, and the inspector for that area is Angie Rex, and she'll present the award.
Good morning. The property that was selected for the southwest area is located at 230 West 9th Street, and the owner for that property is Alberta Irons. Congratulations.
Why don't you give us some comments, Ms. Irons, about your property?
My name is Alberta Irons, and I live at 230 West 9th Street, Lima, Ohio. And I just feel that anyone that owns a property should keep it up and be proud of themselves for their property. And my husband, he passed away, so I have my grandson, Jeffrey Fells, to help me out in keeping it up. And I want to thank you all very much.
Thank you. Congratulations.
The next two awards will be for the north area and the downtown area. The north inspector is Krista Sprouse, and for downtown is Chase Falke, if they'd come up. Krista has lost her voice, so Chase will present both awards today.
Morning. The property chosen for the north section was 545 West Grand Avenue. The owner, Athea Niece. If you'd come up.
Come around to this side. Talk to us about your property.
Well, we've lived there for over 50 years, and we moved to Lima, Ohio. We lived in family lived in Logan, Ohio, and we moved to Lima in 1941. And just like any old home, it takes a lot of work at times, and we had it repainted. We had the basement all fixed up, and it's that's about it.
It's a lovely home.
Yes.
We appreciate the fact that you've invested so much there. Thank you very much.
The downtown property chosen was 226 North Main Street. The owner, Alter Ego Enterprises, and the owner was out of town today, so I'll accept this plaque on their behalf. Thanks.
Very good. Thank you. Well, as Pete mentioned, if you do have family who aren't local, please direct them to the city's website. They'll have the opportunity to see your home and the award posted at the website. So they can join in congratulating you for your investment of your time and your lives in those properties and those neighborhoods. We appreciate it greatly. Also this morning, Saul Allen, our Deputy Streets Director, is here with an update on storm cleanup activities that are underway.
I think I want to sing my portion.
Not. And it is always the Ohio State University, the Ohio State. As a graduate of the Ohio State University, it's always the Ohio State University. Storm pickup, it's going very well. City of Lima crews along with the ODOT. We got 2 crews from ODOT also participating in the process, going very quickly. I had to say right now we're approximately 30% done with the pickup itself, expecting to be completed, if not by the end of the week, first part of next week, Monday, Tuesday next week, would be my guess as far as the latest. I just want to remind all residents that we are only doing 1 round of pickup. After we are completed, we'll make an announcement of completion, and anything left at that time, residents can still take out to the Hanthorn compost site, and also any smaller debris can also be placed out with your trash pickup. A couple things I always want to remind residents that we are doing a curbside pickup only. We've had not a lot, but a few issues where it was easier to pull it out to the alley, but it's not easier for our trucks to actually get in and out of the alleys and actually to pick those items up. So we are requesting that everything is brought to curbside. Also, we are not coming into private properties. We're not coming upon your property to cut your tree or actually to drag it out ourselves. Anything that has to be done along those lines, we are asking that the resident do that work. But like I said, for the most part, residents are doing as we requested, and it is helping us to get the process done very quickly. So, thank you.
Thanks, Saul. And lastly, this morning, Connie Dershem is here from the Department of Community Development with an announcement about the upcoming CARE Academy, which I believe gets going this fall.
Thank you. I just want to let everybody know that we are now taking applications for the 4th annual CARE Academy. Anybody that doesn't know what the CARE Academy is, CARE stands for Community Assets and Resources Education. And this is a series of 10 weeks of classes, 3 hours each week. And participants will learn just about anything they need to know about our local government, how it works, all the different city departments, other organizations in the community that provide services, housing, social services, health, education. There's a variety of topics that are covered each of those 10 weeks. Now, we can only take up to 20 participants in the class, so it's kind of a first come, first serve. I have copies of the applications here if anybody here would be interested. Anybody listening can call me at 419-221-5177 and I'll send you an application or email it. And I guess that's it.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
The CARE Academy really is a terrific resource for people who are looking to become more involved in the community. Enormous amount of information, but also a networking opportunity to meet others that are also similarly interested in community affairs. as well as people who are involved with community agencies. So we certainly believe that there's an opportunity here for young and old to become involved in a richer way in our community, and want to encourage people to take part. I believe that's all that we have for today.